Here are the standings before race 23 of 26 on the season. Here we go, guys. Ready to get racing here in Martinsville. Boogity boogity boogity. Let's go racing, boys. So I will be commentating over today as just in my regular voice. So you see us clearing on the backstretch for turn 1. Here we go into turns 3 and 4 as we would come out of turns 3 and 4 leading the first lap of 15 on today's race. As throughout the race, we were progressing to get a little bit more forward and forward, as you could see during the race. So it wasn't too surprising for us to be doing this, but we knew that that it was Martinsville, so we knew at any point if guys started to get in the way, anything could happen. So we go down the backstretch here, still leading, as here we go. It's getting right on the brake, not overshooting. You can see it's not overshooting any turns there, trying to play it safe, not going too fast into the turns, just like that. As it looked like we would overshoot the turn for a second, but we did slow down quick enough. As on the leaderboard for the fastest time, we kept expanding. We were holding the record for the fastest time as it just kept going up and up and up. As it continued to mostly go up, as it was a very dominant race by me so far. As you can see, my rival though making his way up through you can see my rival of Juan Pablo Montoya making his way up through the pack, as this is the round of 8. If a guy in this round of the chase were to win this race, they would advance. You can see me overshoot the corner a little bit there as we get a really good turn 3 and 4. So we're gonna be going to commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Okay, you guys can see right now by this image, the Super McCassey Cup Series will return for Season 2, as we're going to be using NASCAR Heat 4 for it, as we have a lot of things on the schedule, like we have the West Coast Swing for the first 5 races, a doubleheader at Charlotte, a doubleheader at Pocono, a doubleheader at Talladega. Then we have a short track night race swing. Then we will have lots of regular races. Then we have the round of 16, 12, and 8 will be 2 races, and the championship race will be at ISM Raceway. And the playoff driver system will go by wins, vote, then wheel. And for playoff points, 1 win will give you 3 points, 2 wins will give you 5, 3 wins will give you 7, and 4 plus gives you 10. Welcome back, everybody, from our commercial break. As we're back right now, as we are very close to starting to lapping, guys. Here, as this will get pretty intense here. As when we come around this time, we are going to reach 6 to go, which will make this. As right now we're leading the race by about half the track length, by a little bit less than half the track length. As we have now started to lap, guys. As right now, 41 cars remain on the lead lap as of this second. Now that'll be 40, 39 guys on the lead lap right now. As we will have 39 guys on the lead lap coming now with 5 laps to go. As Kurt Busch, I knew that winning this race would get Kurt into the championship 4, obviously. So this was a very interesting race right now you can see right now we reach 4 laps to go. We're still lapping, guys, as it's not even as really the next best running guy is more than half the track length behind, is more than half the track behind me. So we were trying to stay conservative, almost spinning there, but somehow we were able to save it. No spins or anything. As we now have 3 laps to go. The 6th there, spinning his tires a little bit to our outside. We give him a little bump, and now we're clear on the backstretch. And as we go right around Paul Menard, entering turns 3 and 4. As we now come down the front stretch, we're gonna have 2 laps to go here in the Martinsville playoff race. as this race is very exciting right now, as Kurt Busch is most likely going to advance to the championship 4. Here we go. Oh, there goes the 80. There goes the 83 spinning, but we somehow avoid it there. Here we go. Going through turns 3 and 4. Here we go. Now, here we are down the front stretch. We're going to take the white flag. One more lap around, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Here we go. In turns 1 and 2, running completely fine. Here we go. Now the 83 clips me. I get spun. Here we go. Trying to get back onto the track. This is going to get very... We still hold the lead for now. Oh, we flip. We're flipping now on the track. Here we go. As now we're trying to get organized. As we're trying to get going again. We get hit by the 30. We're fall down to 4th now. Here we go. Oh, more hits coming. More and more hits hitting. More and more hits to Kurt here at Martinsville. Here we go. Now we try to straighten it out. We're hit again. We cannot seem to get going here as now the 83 of Brian Vickers, we're trying to send him into the wall for revenge. Now we get trying to go out. Now we get spun again. Down to 33rd now. Down to 34th, 35th. We have fallen from first up 35th after being more than half the track length ahead. Here we go. Here we go. As now we would finally be able to get going straight on the track, but it was too late as we had fallen all the way down to 37th, as we would come home to finish 37th after starting on the pole, and we would follow, and Kurt would follow. As you can see, these are the standings after the race. As you can see, because of that really bad finish, we fell to 30 points behind. Kurt entering the day was 3 points below the cutoff line. He exits 30 below, as we see Jeff Gordon winning to advance to the championship 4. See you guys next time. Goodbye!